hello everyone. Welcome to Metal Galaxy. We have finally finished, finished a wonderful, beautiful tour in Dublin and Belfast. How was it?
Absolutely incredible, actually. Very different to what I'm used to. To play in an acoustic setting was something very new to me, and I absolutely loved every minute of it.
Amazing. You took as well, I think, your friend Barany. Is that correct?
Yes, I brought my friend Tanja, and yeah, it was very beautiful because I was like, oh, maybe I will feel a little bit lonely up there on stage, and just to have some strength coming from her guitar playing and to sing in harmonies together. We know each other for a long time, so it was about time that we play some music together.
Yeah, it was amazing. And for those who haven't been here, who haven't been there, check the videos out. And for those who have been there, let us know below the interview what you've thought about it.
Yes, yes. Thank you for everybody that came to the shows and yeah, were willing to go into that adventure with us all together. It was a first time and absolutely loved it.
Thank you. And what t-shirts are you wearing?
I'm wearing actually a Barany t-shirt. It's from the project from Tanja. Here she is. Yes.
It's a bit small.
Bit small.
So we need to zoom in, basically.
Yeah.
Great. And how do you think Barany, Tanja strengthens your music, not only with guitar, but in general? How do you feel that those two music styles fit perfectly?
Yeah, I think really together it just melted into one perfect thing that we could deliver on stage. And yeah, we didn't have a lot of time to rehearse, so everything was a little bit improvised as well at the same time, which I think exactly brings that magic to these kind of concerts.
Yeah, and it's unplugged acoustic, so
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
magical. And what the tour was about, a special acoustic evening. A lot of people know you from Eluveitie, but we haven't introduced you properly, Fabienne, so I'm giving you the word to introduce yourself.
Oh, well, I'm Fabienne from Eluveitie and also Illumishade, and I'm working on a solo album as well, and I'm absolutely loving those acoustic concerts, and I hope to do more. And I thank you very much for inviting me and us, Tanja, as well, for these cool two shows in Dublin and Belfast. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. And yeah, thank you for accepting the invite. And actually, how did we get here? Like when you got my email, where's your first?
I read your email. You reached out a few months ago. And actually, I was like, oi, it is right like 1 week after we finished the tour with Eluveitie. We were for 5.5 weeks on tour supporting Arch Enemy. And I was like, oh, it can be a little bit tight, like 1 week after to play this acoustic set. But I was like, hey, it's such a cool opportunity. And since you invited me, I was like, let's just go for it.
And the rest is history. On this tour, you were supported by Piano Black. So any words on this Irish band?
Yeah, it was so nice to meet them. They're really a bunch of super nice people, and it was so cool to see the diversity. So on Friday, they played actually a full metal symphonic concert, and on Saturday in Belfast, I played acoustically, and it was nice to see those two worlds actually.
And everyone is going to be released on our channel. Watch it. And yeah, I'm wondering, Dan, you were speaking about your solo album. You released Skybread. You released Stone by Stone. So two albums, two singles you released. And more is coming, and one is of them a bit more prog visual. So can you tell me more about your upcoming album and how does it differentiate from Illumishade?
So somehow I have quite some melodies in my head for a long time, and I wanted just to put them out into the world. And then I thought, hey, I will just go for it. I love the world of Eluveitie, the more folky world, and I love the more like Disney-ish vibe from Illumishade, and I wanted to take both the best of both worlds and put it together. And this is now my solo album that I'm working on. It has a lot of folk influence, some harp, hammered dulcimer. I invited a guest musician as well. And yeah, I can just throw out all the melodies that I have in my head there. It's a perfect output for me, creative output.
Amazing. And then work as well on different projects. Well, you were a guest singer for Mortemia. Morten Valent, who has next to Serenia as well this, and you you sung as well a few songs for Another Kind, which we know a bit from Infected Rain. So I'm wondering, how was it to do this different kind of project, and how do you feel you could experiment with your voice?
I love doing collaborations. It's just always very interesting to work with different people that I haven't worked with and to see their approach on songwriting and on creating music together. And I'm very grateful that I get sometimes the invitation to give my voice to another creative mind. I absolutely love that.
Great one. And what might be your next collaboration or anything you would like to collaborate on, but you never did?
Well, currently I'm working on a proggy collaboration with a prog band from America. I can't say more at the moment, but it's...
I wanted to ask which one.
Can't say yet, but that's going to be really fun. It was very, very challenging because of the range, very high range. I absolutely love that. A collaboration that I would love is, I think would be so cool to get some singers together and just create this vocal madness in one big metal song.
Yeah, that would be great. And with Eluveitie, you have as well, I think, a few things coming up. 7 tons of metal, amphitheater. So what's next for 2006? What are you looking forward to, and how is it to play in an amphitheater?
So yeah, 2026 is going to be exciting. As you mentioned, 70,000 tons of metal with Eluveitie and Illumishade. One show with Eluveitie in the amphitheater in Switzerland, a very special show we will have in July. Otherwise, we're working on some plans with Illumishade for sure, and I will have hopefully some more acoustic shows with my solo project, more acoustic stuff as well in other countries. And my solo album will be out beginning of next year. That's very exciting.
So
and
this is the start of your solo acoustic adventure?
Yes, this is the start with it here, and absolutely loved it.
For any bookers in Europe, just contact Fabienne.
Exactly.
Great. And with Illumishade, what is coming then for 2006? Because you mentioned.
Yeah, we just have some things in the planning, but nothing is confirmed, nothing is clear yet. But for sure, it won't be a quiet year from our side.
Any spoilers? Any?
Just keep an eye in the near out.
About the venues you played in this run then?
It was so funny because we played in Dublin and in Belfast, and they were completely different, and I really loved that. So in Dublin we played in a pub, right? And it was so beautifully decorated, Christmas, Halloween, some dolls, some skeletons, and I absolutely loved the vibe there. And then we played in Belfast in a very minimalistic, modern, like smaller theater room.
Yes.
And it was completely different, and I absolutely loved this contrast between those two shows.
It was nice, and I loved the lights you put on your keyboard.
Yeah, it's very, very important to have a good mood for these acoustic shows, I think, and put some decoration.
And speaking about the mood, how did you pick the songs for the acoustic set? How difficult was it to come to a decision?
Well, I guess most of the songs were quite clear. I mean, just some Eluveitie classics, some Illumishade favorites, and some solo songs. And then, Tanja has a big repertoire of her own, and she brought the idea to play Teenage Dirtbag. And
it was such a nice song.
Right, and it gave a great mood. And also, we played a cover from Nirvana. That's also the cover.
That was great. But I loved as well the special effects you did, and Arwen, like, it was nice to start with that, and in the middle to have another Eluveitie song, because it's such a high range, it's a very atmospheric song, and I think it nicely broke free a bit from the acoustic. So it's like you have an acoustic, but then it's totally different to use this kind of music into it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and also to play Anu and Artio with the backing track coming and with the choir from the backing track though. But that was very, very moody for me, and it's very intimate to sing this solo a cappella stuff.
Definitely. So let's see. So I think a random question for you then. What's your favorite snack?
Oh, my favorite snack. Oh, okay. Do I have to choose one?
Yes, one where you eat for the rest of your life.
Oh, okay. If I would need to choose one snack. Oh, I think I will go just for salted peanuts. It's a great snack for movies. Or popcorn.
But I
Sweet
thought,
popcorn.
but I thought it was ice cream.
That would be maybe one of my favorite desserts. That's even harder to choose. Yeah. But I would go for a snack.
I feel bad now because I had salted peanuts for you, but I ate them all. There was nothing left. I love them as well. That's my favorite snack. That's why you didn't get any from the
Okay, or popcorn. Popcorn is really great. Salty,
Okay.
sweet one.
Well, nice. So if you ever want to give Fabienne a snack, just go for popcorn.
Yes. Oh, I had amazing popcorn with like pumpkin spice once. The
Interesting.
big one.
Right, stuff. Thank you so much, Fabienne, for being here. So, last words. Thank you so much, Fabienne, for being here. For the viewers, yeah, thank you for watching. For everyone that came and supported, thank you so much for buying your tickets, buying some merch, supporting the band's live music, and so much more. And yeah, subscribe, like, and follow us as maybe more acoustics events will be coming or something entirely else. We will see. But I'm giving you the last word, and anything else you want to share, let me know.
Thank you again for inviting me. Thank you for everybody watching this interview and maybe coming out or have been coming out for the shows now. The past 2 shows that we played together was absolutely amazing. I won't forget that. It was very, very special. And I hope we will be back very soon. Yay.
Bye.